The Federal Reserve has long been at the center of speculation and controversy, with many questioning its true purpose and the level of control it exerts over the U.S. and global financial systems. While it is officially described as an independent entity responsible for stabilizing the economy, its secrecy, lack of direct oversight by elected officials, and its immense power over monetary policy have led some to believe that a hidden elite, possibly the Illuminati, controls it from behind the scenes. The idea that a powerful group manipulates financial markets, controls inflation, and dictates economic downturns for its own benefit has persisted for decades, raising the question: is the Federal Reserve truly independent, or is it a tool for a much larger, more secretive agenda? The Federal Reserve was established in 1913 through the Federal Reserve Act, which was signed into law by President Woodrow Wilson. Officially, it was created to prevent banking panics and provide financial stability, but its formation was highly influenced by powerful banking interests. The meeting that led to the creation of the Fed took place in secret on Jekyll Island, Georgia, where elite bankers, including representatives from J.P. Morgan and the Rockefeller family, gathered to draft a plan for central banking in the United States. Many believe that this secretive origin is evidence that the Federal Reserve was designed not to serve the American people, but rather to benefit a small group of powerful financial elites. The Federal Reserve operates differently from government institutions. It is not controlled by Congress, nor is it directly answerable to the president. Instead, it functions as an independent central bank with a board of governors who make crucial decisions about interest rates, inflation, and the supply of money. While the president appoints board members, they serve staggered terms, ensuring that no single administration can exert complete control over monetary policy. This structure has led to concerns that the Fed operates outside of democratic accountability, making decisions that impact millions without direct oversight from the people's representatives. One of the biggest reasons some believe the Illuminati or a secretive elite controls the Federal Reserve is the influence of powerful banking families throughout history. Names like the Rothschilds, Rockefellers, and Morgans frequently appear in discussions about global financial control. These families have been associated with major banking institutions and have played key roles in shaping economic policies. Some theories suggest that the Federal Reserve is an extension of their financial empire, allowing them to dictate economic conditions, manipulate markets, and consolidate wealth and power. Beyond its structure and origins, another argument linking the Federal Reserve to the Illuminati is the symbolism found on U.S. currency. The $1 bill, in particular, has sparked countless debates due to its mysterious imagery. The back of the bill features the Great Seal of the United States, which includes a pyramid topped with the all-seeing eye. This symbol, often associated with Freemasonry and the Illuminati, has led many to believe that it represents the influence of a secret society guiding the nation's financial system. Below the pyramid, the phrase Novus Ordo Seclorum translates to New Order of the Ages, which some interpret as a hidden reference to a global agenda for financial and political control. While skeptics argue that these symbols are purely historical and have no connection to modern conspiracies, others point to their recurring presence in institutions tied to power and finance. The idea that a secretive group uses symbolism to subtly declare its control is not new, and the fact that these images appear on the nation's currency only adds to the speculation. If the Federal Reserve were truly independent, why do so many symbols associated with secret societies appear on the very money it controls? Another key aspect of the theory linking the Federal Reserve to a hidden elite is its role in economic crises. Throughout history, financial collapses have often benefited the wealthy while devastating the working class. The Great Depression, the 2008 financial crisis, and various market crashes have led to massive wealth transfers, where small business and average citizens suffered while large banks and corporations received bailouts. Critics argue that these crises are not accidental, but rather engineered to concentrate wealth and power in the hands of a select few. By controlling the supply of money and interest rates, the Federal Reserve has the ability to create economic booms and busts, which some believe are used strategically by the elite to gain greater control over financial systems. One example often cited is the 2008 financial crisis. Leading up to the crisis, the Federal Reserve kept interest rates low, encouraging excessive borrowing and risky investments. When the housing bubble burst, millions of people lost their homes and jobs while large financial institutions received government bailouts. Many believe this was a deliberate act to weaken the middle class and strengthen the power of banking elites. The same pattern has been observed in other financial collapses, leading to accusations that the Federal Reserve's policies are designed to serve the interests of the few rather than the many. Another suspicious aspect of the Federal Reserve is its resistance to audits. Unlike most government agencies, the Fed is not subject to full public transparency. Efforts to conduct thorough audits of its activities have been met with resistance, with officials arguing that such scrutiny could interfere with its ability to manage the economy. This lack of accountability fuels concerns that the Fed operates with an agenda that is not in the public's best interest. If there is nothing to hide, why is there such secrecy surrounding its operations? The global reach of the Federal Reserve also raises questions about its true influence. While it is the central bank of the United States, its policies have a ripple effect on economies around the world. Many nations' financial systems are directly impacted by the Fed's decisions on interest rates and the dollar's value. This has led some to believe that the Federal Reserve is not just a national institution, but a key player in a much larger global financial system controlled by an elite few. If a secretive group, such as the Illuminati, were to control the Fed, they would, in effect, control much of the world's economy. Despite the theories, mainstream economists and historians dismiss the idea that the Federal Reserve is controlled by a secret society. They argue that the Fed's independence is necessary for economic stability and that its actions are based on data rather than hidden agendas. However, the continued secrecy, historical connections to powerful banking families, and unexplained financial crises keep the theories alive. Whether or not the Illuminati truly controls the Federal Reserve remains a mystery. The secrecy surrounding its creation, its independence from government oversight, and its influence on global finance make it a prime target for speculation. The symbols on U.S. currency, the recurring financial crises, and the concentration of wealth in the hands of a few all contribute to the idea that a shadowy force may be manipulating the financial system. While definitive proof may never surface, the questions remain: who truly controls the Federal Reserve, and what is their ultimate goal?